Hello, this is Bret Crane, and this is my tutorial on how I did my some of the effects for my 6 easy steps to knife making. Now, the two major effects that I used was picture-in-picture, or PIP, and using a green screen, the chroma key. So let's start off with the green screen and the chroma key. Now, in doing this, one of the first things that wasn't really intuitive for me, but that I figured out was when using the Adobe software here, that the order of your video tracks is actually the layering for how your pictures come in. So, for example, if I have here where I had a picture where I had the green screen, I had the and I can turn these off. So there's my background, my green screen, and then the picture that I had inserted. Okay, so there's my background picture where I had a little icon right here, which was just a black background, and then my green screen where I had some problems here with the green screen, and then finally the picture. Make sure that your layering is correct. So whatever you want on top is, for this one was video 3, and then whatever you want on the bottom is in the video track 1. Okay, so I had my background in video track 1. Now, in doing the green screen, like this, the first thing you want to do is you want to come over here to your effects, and if not, open up your effects tab, and then go down to video effects. Then you want to go down to, let's see if I remember correctly, keying, and then scroll down to Ultra Key. And then this Ultra Key, what you can do is drag it and drop it right onto the video track that you have, and there it is. Okay. Then you can go up to effects up here in this panel, and then pick what you want for your color. Now, as you can see, I have some problems with my green screen. I got quite a few shadows. I got creases where the cloth was folded, and things like that. And at first I tried to do my, and what you want to do, pick the color that we want to choose. At first I tried this, and I tried to pick a color near me. I found I had a lot of modeling all over, so when I looked at the alpha channel, I saw that there was a lot of stuff for me to clear up. So instead, what I did was I went and picked my flattest area. So I came over here and picked this one, and that seemed to help a little bit. Okay, and let's try this area. Not as good. So I went with that, and then I came down here to improve it, and by going to aggressive, and that cleared it up quite a bit. Okay, and then to do even more so, I can go over here to, let's see, was it generation? Yeah, matte generation. I could go to the shadow, and that would help me get rid of some of the shadow effects that sometimes would pop up in my video when my arms, because of the lighting, would create a shadow and stuff. Alright? And so that's basically how I did the effects there. Okay? But I found that I was in too big of a position. Then what I wanted to do was change that. So all I did was go up to this position. I changed the scale, dropped it down to, and I went with a 70%, and then it's a matter of just then orienting where I want my position to be. Okay, so I oriented it over here to the right, and then oriented it down so that I was enough out of the way that when I brought in my picture-in-picture, I had a nice area for it to be in. And so that kind of completed my whole green screen effect. was both in doing the green screen and then shrinking myself and positioning myself so that I had room for a whiteboard essentially. Then to do my picture-in-picture, all I had to do was go back to all my media that I had brought in and then find the media that I was looking for. In this case, it was the epoxy pictures, and just dropped it down into my timeline for my different, for my third video track for all the pictures I wanted to use. And then for the pictures, all I did was I looked at previous pictures, and after I got it adjusted, I went with that same positioning. So for example, over here, once I got that picture and selected it, then I could go in here, whoops, get the motion, and then I could adjust that and go to 70%. Oh, for these pictures, they were a little bit different. That's right. My mistake. So I can just adjust it to whatever kind of fits the same. And there we go. So again, it was basically scaling, just like I scaled myself, and then the picture. And this worked the same for video if I wanted to do video. I would bring in video, scale it to however I wanted. The only thing I had to do different was there was a soundtrack with it, and I could tone down the soundtrack so it was just in the background if I wanted to. And those were the key effects that I used for this video, and hopefully you can do the same thing with your videos. Okay, thanks very much.